So, what's going on tonight?
Shrimp,
Okay.
crawfish
Yeah. Little seafood
is going on a bun.
going on a bun.
Oh, that's my hair.
That was a
It's a Mickey.
that was a Nicky that was just
Oh my
hanging out.
gosh. Yeah, I have a lot of those. I
Mm-hmm.
shed.
Well,
Welcome to Monday night, folks, and to the Davis's Eat, the
yep.
Rooted in Foods kitchen. I'm Nikki.
I'm Chili.
Guess.
We're still the Davises,
Yep.
and we're still eating and drinking.
hmm
Yep, we are.
So, um, some of us had a 3-day weekend to eat and drink.
That's right.
We've been a bit seafood hungry as of late.
Because
Um,
seafood's awesome.
and it's winter. For some reason, I'd rather be at the beach than where I'm at right now, eating seafood. So we're going to bring a bit
Hey,
of,
Jen.
hey Jen, bring a bit of the Gulf Coast to Southern Illinois,
Mhm.
and so we are doing some Southern Illinois seafood rolls.
Yeah.
We'll say that. So, but in continuing with our theme for a little while
Hey, grandma.
longer. I am cooking tonight out of Kevin Belton's Cookin, Louisiana, flavors from the parishes of the Pelican State.
Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And I actually have a few of his cookbooks.
You've seen him on PBS, just like all of the
Absolutely.
other chefs that we've been focused on recently.
So Kevin Belton is a PBS chef.
Hmm.
You can find him on Facebook under Chef Kevin Belton. Pretty sure it's that. Yeah, pretty sure his first name's a part of his Facebook
Yeah.
profile. Anyway, um, certainly his website, bookstore near you,
Hmm.
online or otherwise. This is actually, you learn a lot reading this one, especially if you're not from Louisiana or the Gulf area. But there is a recipe in here for shrimp and crawfish rolls, similar to, I'm sure, a play off of the lobster roll.
Hmm.
So we're going to tinker with that tonight. Not verbatim because we can't actually get everything that's in the recipe here in the good old Midwest heartland. So we are using some J Effect spices. We're going to pair this with a salad using Glacier's End and Honey and Shrooms Honey.
Hmm.
Let's see, seafood we got from Seafood Specialties in Anna. Their truck was up here over the weekend in
Hmm.
Carbondale, so we headed
We
that direction.
hightailed it over there.
We did hightail it
We
to get
actually
a few
were there
things.
before they were ready,
Well,
so, but that's okay.
when you're seafood hungry.
Yeah,
Um,
you get there early so they don't sell out.
no, so it's a pretty fast meal, to be honest with
Yeah,
you. And I'll tell you how I cooked the shrimp here in a little bit. But to get us started,
we're
um,
cocktailing it.
yeah, and we're going
We're gonna
a little bit further south, maybe slightly Creole came up.
we're gonna make a cookie attack. So we got 8 ounces of ice, just a cup of ice in there, real fast. And we're gonna mix and match a little bit and make a daiquiri a little different than what you guys have probably seen. We're gonna make it a little bigger than what we normally would because we're gonna drink it. We're using Plantaray 3-star rum. This is a white rum, and we're gonna mix it 50-50 with Appleton Estate, Jamaican rum, where we have 8 ounces of rum.
Because my nose is already running. What the heck?
Pardon.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we were blendering. I'm
We have,
trying to
we have
put
to blend
my fancy apron on.
fancy.
My fun apron. Got a fun
So
apron this week.
most recipes for daiquiris will give you a 2 ounce of booze to 3/4 ounce to 3/4 ounce recipe. Because we're doing um, 4, we're doing 8 ounces of rum, 3 ounces and 3 ounces, but we're actually going to short it down a little bit to do. We're going to get a little funky with it and do 2 ounces of lime juice. So I'm stealing an ounce out of the lime juice.
Freshly squeezed.
Straight from the bottle. So 2 ounces of lime juice, 2 ounces of our simple.
That's actually the honey simple still,
It'll
but either
work.
way would be fine. I'm trying to read comments and I'm trying
Oh,
not to get in the.
that's
Uh-oh.
nice.
Okay, so when your simple syrup doesn't work, you use not that one, vanilla bean coffee syrup,
Okay.
because that's about as good as it's gonna get. right now because the only other one I have is caramel.
Set out too much.
Honey, well, yeah,
Yeah,
the honey doesn't last as long. I was trying to read comments and trying not to get
good
in
job.
the frame.
So we're going to use Torani vanilla bean syrup, which is it's a simple syrup.
Oh yeah, anytime you need um, a flavored syrup, grab coffee syrup
Yeah,
because it's
same stuff.
yeah.
2 ounces of that. Yeah, it had some floaters in it, so it needed to be thrown away.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We punted.
hey, that's what happens.
We could, or we'd be squirting honey in that sucker.
We got agave syrup somewhere, I think.
That we do.
Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff. And then we're going to use 2 ounces of elderflower strawberry fruit cordial from Glacier's Inn. So instead of doing a 833, we're doing an 8222. So you still got your 6 ounces of non-alcohol to your 8 ounces of alcohol. It's just that the fruit cordial is kind of a mix between a fruit and a simple syrup.
Yeah.
So you're just replace an ounce of each.
Hey, Miss Gill. It's gonna be a little, well, it's not as noisy for you guys as it is for us, so we've been told. So you want more ice in your glasses? You're just gonna go with that? Okay. So this is not gonna be slushy consistency. No. I always feel like I'm screaming because I'm trying to talk to you. So there is a cocktail setting on. Of course, we would have a blender with a cocktail setting.
Heck yeah, why not?
Mhm.
Buy a blender, buy a good
Oh,
one.
I'm glad that Zach's with you. Zach can say hi to Astrid and Sugar Booger.
All right. So, one delicious daiquiri for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Aren't you glad that we didn't use that simple syrup that we had?
Got a little air in it.
Oh yeah, it's in a blender. It's gonna get a little air in it, a little fuzzy, frizzy.
Fizzy. It'll fizzle out. There we go. Now we're out.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mm,
Oh, that is chilly.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is
That's very, woo!
what?
Little brain freeze and lime juice all at the same time.
A little liquor forward for you. Always hold your liquor forward.
Ah, ha, ha. All right, so we are going to go kind of in phases here because we want our seafood mixture, sandwich mixture, to kind of sit for 20 or so minutes. Ideally, you want to pop it in the refrigerator after you mix it all up, but our refrigerator won't hold it right now. We have had to play Tetris today because we picked up a half a hog this morning. So there's just stuff crammed everywhere. But I've got like 2 weeks worth of menus planned because, of that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the shrimp first, and I probably should have kept one with the shell on so I could tell you, but oh well. So the shrimp, when you buy them from Seafood Specialties specifically, you'll get shell, tail on raw shrimp. So you have to cook it before you can use it, anything like this. I just did a real quick boil on it, and I used a combination of things. I have to unearth my new Cajun seasoning. So J Effect, more of the seafood seasoning than the Cajun, but I did a combo. So probably
Good one.
probably tablespoon, like heaping of this and not quite of that of the Cajun. You could have, I could have just gone straight Cajun considering what we're doing tonight, but the seafood seasoning actually takes the place of that other one from the East Coast that everybody uses around here. That starts with an O and ends in a bay. So, although we have plenty of it too. So that was the combination. Didn't take long. These are, let's see, these were the jumbo. I think these were the jumbo. We got like a pound and a half of jumbo and a pound of the colossal. So these were the jumbo. So when they're cooking, just pretend there's still a shell on. once they start to form this C shape, then they're done. Okay. And this one, not quite a full C, but he's kind of a weird shape to begin with.
You've got
Yeah, if you
the
a little
full on
bendy.
piece.
So these are that good C shape. If you get one that starts to curl under itself, it's going to be, I'm not going to say tough, but it's overdone. It won't be quite as tender as the rest. So that was the shrimp situation. The crawfish comes already cooked, seasoned and cooked in 1 pound packages. I'm going to use about half of it tonight, and I'll save the rest for
You
something
gonna show
else
them
this
that one?
week. Yep. And it was like $11 a pound,
Yeah.
like a flat pound package that's about this big. Um, Saves you from having to do the work if all you need is the tail meat for something. But crawfish are tiny, so I'll chop the shrimp when we get to that point. But these have already been boiled, in seasoning of some sort, probably. Well, who knows? I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know. But something similar to what I did with the shrimp, and you can tell that because of the orange on here. So, I unpackaged them after they thawed, let them kind of sit so I could collect any of that moisture underneath, and we'll use about half of those tonight for what we're doing. And that's the 10 or $11 a pound. For that is actually a really good price. They're usually 18, 19, 20 a pound at,
Call Seafood Specialties. Raise their prices.
well, they probably already know that. I can't imagine. All right, so we're going to get out our bowl. We're going to mix our stuff first. Okay, so we need a handful of green onions. These have been, I'm going to chop some for our salad and some for our seafood, our sandwiches tonight. So I'm going to chop more than I need. Um, Partly because these are very quickly approaching the end of their usefulness. Yeah. For this preparation. So I'm actually peeling out like this very outer layer that's starting to get thin. When onions sit around a while, the outer layers start to get thin. That's why you have paper. Like when you peel an onion, you've got that papery on the outside. It's because it's been sitting around a while, so it starts to get thin. Just peel it off, just like you would peel a regular onion. All right. Oh, so I can put these in something. And I'll cut until I don't want to use the rest of it into the green until it gets really wilty. Like that one now is really wilty. All right, so half of these, yeah, we'll do a little bit more than half. Going in our bowl for
Oh,
salad, and the other half in our bowl for our sandwich mix. All right, then we need a celery stalk. So I'm just going to pull the next one off. I feel like I want more than one, though. I'll do more than one. I might save some of it. I'm trying to kind of mimic what I'm doing here with the seafood with the salad, so we'll have the same ingredients. All right, so when you have something like this show up on your celery, these are celery hearts. I didn't buy the full celery because I actually don't like the outer dark parts of the celery. Just cut that off. The root end, cut a little bit off of that. And kind of have a bad spot there, so we'll cut that off. And we've got a bad spot there, so we'll kind of chop that. Save your vegetables for um, stock, like your scrap parts of your vegetables for stock. If you have leftover vegetables that are good, save those for soups or frittatas or um, usually breakfast stuff. Yeah. Notice I'm kind of scoring these so I get some teeny tiny pieces. Okay, I probably needed a bigger knife here, but I didn't plan on cutting quite as much celery at once.
looks like you're doing okay.
Yeah, once I got it piled up there. All right. So again, yeah, I'm gonna pull about half of it, and then I'm gonna chop the rest of it a little bit more here. Just so it's a teeny bit smaller for the seafood.
Okay, so the bowls are switched. That's what
This is my seafood bowl.
I was unsure. Maybe those that were watching knew. I did not.
Well, you can't see either bowl, so I wasn't too worried about it because I'm kind of an amount of space over here. All right, so there's our celery and our onions. Full. All right, quarter cup of mayo. We're gonna eyeball it.
What kind of man?
Quick plate. Malcolm would be proud.
Louisiana.
Yes. Okay. Quarter cup of mayo. Would you put that back in the fridge, please? Doc? This calls for 3 tablespoons of garlic sauce. So this is where I can't get the things that I need. So I'm actually going to use about a tablespoon of a Hot Ones classic garlic hot sauce. So it's going to be less liquid, but the garlic tomato flavor will still be there. Will be a little bit warmer, but not too bad. Yeah. And oh, you know what? We just empty the bottle. Now the other thing you could do, and I picked this up at Seafood Specialties too. This is actually a garlic butter sauce. It would work and have like the tomato in it that you're wanting in this. It would also work, but we're not going to do that.
So
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I gotta top you off here.
Ooh.
No way if I make more.
Yeah, don't make me any more though, because I'm good on that. Okay, so there's that. So then I need a tablespoon of lemon juice. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Again, I'm eyeballing here. But you measure if you need to. We're gonna measure with my heart. How's that? Okay, chopped parsley, fresh if you have it, dry if you don't. A good teaspoon of dry, tablespoon, half a tablespoon of fresh. And where's my thyme? Same with that. Salt, pepper, garlic, but instead of doing that, I'm going to add some Cajun because it's got the salt and pepper and more pepper. And I feel like the crawfish actually need a little bit more kick to them. And I am going to add just a little bit of SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, just for a teeny tiny bit more salt. All right. And then we are going to take spatula. Get that moving around.
We more or less made a cut.
Yeah, basically.
Very similar.
In fact, well, we've got celery in here. You could put some celery seed in it if you wanted to.
I think it tastes better.
Well, it's the end of it. I'll have to. I need a new one. It needed some more heat to it, though.
Another teaspoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily.
Cajun.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're off script with the recipe, but that's the fun of cooking. You use what you have locally. It's how recipes change over space and time. All right. That'll do it to it. All right. So we're going to take our shrimpies. And I'm going to chop these just in pieces that are about the size of crawfish tail. Yep. So everything's the same bite size. And again, oh, there's a shell. We don't want that. Yeah, check for shells. No fun. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're just
dinners.
Missed. All right, and that's going to go in. So notice about how much I have here. Big handful. 2 big hands full.
You guys are awfully quiet tonight,
Right?
aside from the hays and the highs.
So we're going to have the same big handful of this. And again, I'll use the rest in salads, or I might throw together a seafood soup. Hello. Somebody's talking to me. Check and see if that came to you too. There might be something wrong. Okay. You know what? What?
Nothing's going on wrong.
Okay. Given the size of the buns that we have, I think I'm gonna just double up on the crawfish. I'm afraid we're not gonna have enough. I lied. I'm gonna go ahead and use all the crawfish. So we're gonna be heavy on the crawfish and a little bit lighter on the shrimp because I didn't have quite a pound in the bag that I was using. But I'm afraid that we won't have enough to make decent sized sandwiches for everybody. Washing my hands.
Oh, Jill's making a shopping. If he wants to
Sweet.
try it this week. Yes. We'll let you know how good it is.
Oh yeah. Well, I can already tell you just by the
It's
sauce.
delicious.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you the daiquiris.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very good.
All right, move these out of the way.
Even putting on the simple syrup to
All right.
did not.
Now, so now we're just going to do this. I'm going to have to order some garlic sauce from Louisiana. Hey guys. Now you want this to sit, so we're just going to let it sit. You can let it go overnight if you want. Make it in the morning, have it for lunch, have it for dinner. Um,
Thank you, James. Which looks yummy, the daiquiri or the seafood?
Probably all of it.
I think seafood roll looks delicious.
All right, I'm going to taste test this and see where we're at with the. I feel like I'm missing something. It's got some heat.
After the hot sauce?
I don't think so.
The other hot
I'm
sauce.
going to get the other hot sauce because I think it needs more of the garlic.
Yeah.
But it's not like so hot that it can't use some more
The
hot
drink.
sauce. Classic. Classic garlic hot sauce. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's a little warmer.
Hmm?
That was a little warmer.
Mm.
Oh no.
No, this one's not. It's the same one I
Same
had.
one
I
you
just
had.
had 2 open bottles. So we're going to go in with another. So this hot sauce, it's really close to the garlic sauce that when I order it from Louisiana. It just has more heat in it than what the garlic sauce has. Sorry.
There we go.
Actually, it's the same one. It's just the newer, or that might be the older label. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're there.
We're there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. I can maybe use a touch more salt, but if you think I can use more salt,
One in.
there you go. Mm.
Maybe a little bit.
I think a little bit more salt would probably do it some good. Okay, so that's all we need out of Chef Kevin Belton's. Whoopsie. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and do the salad. And then I'll do the rolls, and by then that will have sat for, a few minutes. Like I said, 20, 30 minutes is ideal. I'm not going to take that kind of time on air because we're
No,
not going to care
no.
tonight. Um,
no.
mm-mm. Serve it with corn nuggets, tater tots, French fries,
How,
whatever fried food you want. We're going the salad route
how do you,
because I don't know. Eat it. Somebody I have no idea how I missed one.
yeah, you just
Um,
totally.
Salad route because I can, show you how to use things like glaciers and apple butter ginger, pucker shrub,
Okay.
because it's delicious. Right. So to a salad bowl, 3-ish tablespoons of olive oil, good olive oil. So 1001, 1002, and 1003.5. Okay, that ought to be enough. I usually do a 3-to-1, so about a tablespoon of this, which I am going to measure because the last thing I want is a salad dressing that's way too vinegary. And I absolutely love Glacier's End items, products in my salad dressings. Honey and Shroom. Usually you can find him at the indoor farmers market here in Carbondale. They're out of Murfreesboro, which hopefully again you can get out there. Maybe not this Saturday, the next one. So roughly a tablespoon, more or less, depending on how sweet or tart you want your salad dressing. To that, I'm going to add.
Get
Uh,
the bounce back in.
we'll be switching over in a little bit. I mean, I can switch over here if you want.
It's okay.
Yeah, I had to order a new cable to get a camera over here, so hopefully next week we'll have that happen. Um, a heaping teaspoon in this is all you need because all we're trying to do here is emulsify, bring together our salad dressing. It's not really a honey mustard dressing. Not enough honey for that. And I'm using a Dijon, so it's not as much of a bite on the mustard. It's still delicious though. You want some cheese in this?
No, all good.
Yeah,
Need it. Good cheese in the salad.
that's what I meant in salad.
Oh,
Okay. So we can do a couple of things. We can mimic our flavor profile of the seafood, or I can do what I always do and throw JFet garlic and herb in. Okay, because it makes for a really tasty salad dressing. We'll just do a layer on top. That's probably about a teaspoon. I did something the other night, and hand me that everyday rub. I'm basically redoing what I did the other night
okay.
with a different Glacier's End.
That's fine.
So I had a little bit of SPG
I'm gonna make another daiquiri.
for the black pepper, and I've got a dried bell pepper blend, a little bit chunkier. We'll throw that in. So season however you want to. More salt, less salt, lots of pepper, lots of herbs. Fresh, dry, doesn't matter. 3-to-1 on the oil to vinegar, a little bit of mustard. Just helps it come together, and you'll see that as we get going here. And just whisk, and if you see hunks of mustard in there, break those up. But everything else, those other hunks are fine. Those red pepper flakes are going to be awesome. Taste. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so good. Just the right amount of garlic. All right, we're going to set that aside. So when I did my grocery pickup, I just picked up a artisan lettuce box container.
Lettuce. Lettuce.
Yeah, this one is, let's see, That actually doesn't.
Artisanal items were like handcrafted.
Well, these are babies, and there's red leaf lettuce in here. These are actually picked young. Don't know how artisan they are really. So this is a red leaf lettuce. Um, there's a green leaf lettuce. I think we'll just use the two babies. I'll save these for another night. If you can get like right now, the food co-op has like local spring mix. So if you can get local in season in the winter, um, you know, please do. Feel free. I might need more than that. All right, I'm gonna pull the roots off.
It's loud.
So I'm going to not say much because chili bean's getting ready to whiz up the blender.
Fine now.
It is. I'm gonna grab some parm out of here though. All right, so I'm just using the same that I used last week. So this is shaved though and not shredded or grated. So you get these nice big pieces like this. So good. And yes, buy a hunk of parm, and you can do this yourself with a carrot peeler, a vegetable peeler. These were on sale, so that's what I got. I don't mind the unless I'm making cheese sauce or something, I don't mind the pre-grated stuff.
You top off.
No, thank you.
Sure.
Positive. You know what? I'm gonna get another part of one of these heads because if you eat salad, you know. So I'm gonna take about a third of this head. So when you're using part of the head, don't chop this off. Just pull what you want off of it. Leave that intact because this will stay fresher longer than if you run a metal knife blade through it. Primarily because you're tearing the lettuce cells and not cutting through them. Cutting through them bruises them, and so they go bad faster. All right. Ba-dum. Salad tongs. I love these because they're fancy. They don't lose one. All right, so super simple. I used the same green onions and celery. I just chopped it as I was chopping everything else. Rough quarter cup of total of dressing. 3 tablespoons olive oil, tablespoon of vinegar, teaspoon or so of the mustard, whatever herbs you want, whatever vinegar you want. We use Glacier's End. I don't know when I've made other than balsamic salad dressing without Glacier's End lately. All right, there's that.
For salad.
All right, I'm gonna make some room here. Put this back over here. Okay. Oh, no, can't do that. All right. So we do not have in Carbondale anything that resembles the type of roll that you would want for these in real life. So I do one of two things. I will get from the bakery, not from the bread aisle, from the bakery, if I can find fresh brioche hot dog buns. That's what I will do. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time, and it was not working out in my favor.
Watching her over there, actually just turned over this way.
Because it was kind of funny
That
what
was
I
hilarious.
was, yeah.
She was vapor
Like I
locked.
have no idea what I'm doing. All right, so if you can find fresh brioche hot dog buns, in the bread aisle, they're not usually very large. They're a bit bigger if you buy them from the bakery, and usually 6 to a pack versus 8 to a pack. That's what you want. in lieu of those, because I couldn't find any this go around, so I bought sausage rolls because they're bigger than your standard hot dog bun, which I can actually show you because I have hot dog buns. Somewhere. Anyway, okay. They know what a hot dog looks like.
Everyone knows what a hot dog is.
But these are, it's bigger.
Bigger.
See? They're bigger.
Oh, it's got the bad shakes.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna move here in a minute.
We're back at us.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so all I'm doing with these, I'm going to pull them apart a little bit. I try not to split them totally, but I need them to lay flat. So if they split, they split. I'm not going to freak out about it. I have tried to make the right kind of roll from scratch. And I can't get the shape right, and I don't make them enough to warrant buying a, bun thingy, bun mold, a bun bread baker mold thingy. How's that? Right, so I moved everything over so I had room to work here because my pan's not big enough to do 3 at a time. So I melted some butter earlier, and I am just brushing the insides with butter so they get nice and golden brown when they hit that cast iron. Well, it's not really cast iron, it's carbon steel, but cast iron, carbon steel, preferably. If you don't have that, just use a girdle pan. And I have it on low because this gets real hot and stays that way. So once it gets hot, I turn it down. And while that one's doing its thing, I'll butter the others. What?
I figured it out.
So there you go. I'll lay it back down for just a minute. Oh, what was causing the weirdness?
I turned on the stabilization. So
Oh, so we don't have that problem now. Okay.
yeah, it stopped bouncing back and forth.
All right, so now I'm going to do a quick on that side. Pop that one over. Just enough to
Round it a little bit.
get some, color in it. We'll do that one.
Put it back over there so they can see.
Okay.
Resting on the other one when they're driving.
There you go. You don't really want to squish your bread. I'm just trying to get some even color on it. Yeah, see, we'll flip her back over here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Might be too low.
There we go. See, look at that. It's stopped.
Yeah, cooked, not cooked, but I had some heat and now I don't have some heat. Oh, those are tangy chili. So those are tangy. Tangy. Yeah, we've got some good color on that one now. Missing a little bit right here, but I'm not going to freak out about it. Get that in the middle. I kind of know where my hot spots are on my burner, so I'll try to get this one a little bit. All right, we have our butter on the top. Trying to remember, that was probably maybe half a stick of butter. Yeah, we've got this is probably closer to what you want. The first one's yeah.
Right
All right.
there.
Yep.
Look at all of that lusciousness. You want the fixins back?
I do want the pistons back. Yep. All right. I'm kind of trying to pop them a little bit so they maybe stand up. That's why I got a beveled platter, but
Mhm.
you know, I'm gonna stir this up one more
Just need one
time.
again.
Yeah, I did. I just mixed him back in. That's okay. We're gonna get a smallish spoon so we can maneuver here. Turn this way.
Move it a little bit more all in the right. All in the right.
Got a lot of steaks over here, babes.
Yeah, that's good.
This bun kind of fell apart.
That's okay.
I don't care.
That looks like a delicious southern lobster roll to me.
Yep. Half a cup of maybe closer to a cup by the time I have it in here. And by all means, use hot dog buns if that's all you can find. Don't,
Yeah, don't worry about
don't worry so much about the bun.
it.
Just you can
Because you
eat
can
more
have
than
two.
one. Great minds. Okay. So we've got some left over for lunch. That's awesome. I don't have green onion tops left, so we're just going to use some dried parsley on top. It'll just add a little bit to the flavor. Not to me, nothing major, but there you go. There she bees. Mm. Or do you want to take its picture real fast?
Okay, go for it.
Hmm. Because once I pull them off of this platter, there is no going back. Sorry. Oh, I threw my hairs. My Cajun's empty. Sorry. You talk.
I'll
My
talk.
picture.
So we've got Cajun style lobster rolls, which are shrimp and crawfish based. We have a nice salad with some J effect and some artisan dressing. We've got a nice cocktail, a little daiquiri. So we've used half and half on the white rum and the dark rum, 2 ounces per cocktail. And then we used half an ounce each Torani, because we ran out of simple syrup. So Torani vanilla bean syrup, lime juice, and Glacier's in elderflower strawberry cordial. So we used the cordial because we wanted to kind of split the difference on.
I am. You talk. I mean.
I see. It's on the
Good
simple
girl.
syrup and the lime juice. So which the cordial does, that it's got that fruit juice in it and then syrup based. So
I
there we
had to get
go.
pictures of it before it went away because,
Yeah, once it goes off of that area, then
it
you're
was
not
gone.
getting pictures of it again.
All right. So, Cookin, Louisiana,
Yep.
at a bookstore near you.
Kevin
I
Belton.
mean, it's not an old cookbook.
No.
Really good recipes. I've got at least two, maybe three of his cookbooks, two anyway. And everything I cook out of his cookbooks is delicious. So, that's the sign of a well done cookbook that's been well tested and put together and edited. So you have my stamp of approval on that one and his other one that I have. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You ran through all of the locals.
I think so. We got J Effect. We got honey. What was the honey?
Honey and Shrooms.
Honey and
It's our
Shrooms
local honey.
was the local honey. Glacier's End.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Seafood
rum.
Specialties.
Seafood Specialties. Rums from Pitch Penny Liquors.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
I will
always.
say we're Westro's and Pinch Penny, probably relatively equally depending on what we're after. So
It's like 60-40.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's go eat.
let's eat.
So we will be back next week.
We're done at damn near 45 minutes on the dot.
There you go. And then next week will be another PBS chef.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Next week's
I thought we were going to do
Super Bowl. We were going to wait till the Friday, right, or the Monday before Super Bowl. Yeah, which is not next week.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
No. Next week is the 26th.
You sure?
Yes. Because I leave Tuesday, the 27th,
Mm-hmm.
to go talk about something at a local foods conference. Imagine that.
Well, we might do Super Bowl. We might do PBS. It depends on the schedule.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We're not going to argue. Well, we're not arguing.
We're
We're
not.
not going to banter about this on air. So we are planning to do a Super Bowl Monday night.
Before the Super Bowl.
Before the
so
Super
that
Bowl.
You guys have the opportunity to mimic.
Make the things that we make. So that is coming soon, I promise.
Yeah, it is.
One of the next 2 Monday nights. So with that said, thank you for joining and watching and hanging out and having some fun with us. We will see you next week.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Nose is running. Why is